Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip. Happy Friday. Hope everybody's doing well out there, my friends. We are pumping, and it is a beautiful day to be in the crypto space as Bitcoin is not just above 100K. It's quite a bit above 100K. In fact, got just a few percentage points away from surpassing or getting back to the previous high of about 110. We got up to 104 recently, which was very beautiful, my friends. And we do have a chance here, and I put out a poll in the comments section, and I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. We do have a chance here for Bitcoin to take new highs this month. The question is, do you think that we will see new highs for Bitcoin this month? I want to hear from you guys in the comments, in the chat down below. A lot of excitement in the chat. Coin Baron with a great question asking, are you bullish on ETH now, Kip? And I do want to clarify, Coin Baron, I have said that Ethereum is going to get outperformed by other altcoins. I never got bearish on ETH. Bearish compared to other alts, but you know, you're going to see other altcoins outperform Ethereum in the long run for this cycle, I believe, because they're just simply smaller market caps. That's just a simple math equation that I have high confidence in, high conviction on, that I will remain square on for a while. Like Solana, I think it will outperform ETH, and I think Crow will outperform ETH, and I think there's many others, and there's a chance that even XRP outperforms ETH. We'll have to see how that shakes out. But welcome back, guys. Things are looking good today. There are, I think there was, what did we have? Over $1 billion worth of liquidations here. Yeah, over $1 billion worth of liquidations. The longs were making money this week, and the shorts absolutely got wrecked as we were breaking above 100K. Liquidation paradise for the bulls and liquidation peril for the bears. Were you on the right side of the trade? Were you on the wrong side of the trade? Let me know in the comments down below. Let's take a peek at the charts out of the gates here, out of the grapes. Right now, first up on the menu, look at Bitcoin dominance spilling over. Are we not going up to 72, 73%? I have high confidence that we still could, but there is a chance that perhaps altcoins are about to have a little party as this weekly candle for Bitcoin dominance is maybe breaking down. It's too close to call at this point. Couldn't possibly call it altcoin season yet, but we could certainly celebrate the massive pump that we had on a variety of altcoins. Let's look at some of the big gainers today. And I know why Coin Baron in the chat is asking me about ETH. Look at this. You got Pepe as one of the big plays up today. Ethna, Brett is popping. Uniswap, one of the top altcoins pumping today, which is beautiful to see. Ethereum's ecosystem coming back for all those Ethereum holders that have a good philosophy behind holding ETH, right? It's the second largest altcoin out there. It's the second largest coin in the entire crypto space. It's got an ETF. These are all very bullish things. Institutions are buying it, no doubt. There are a lot of bullish factors for Ethereum, but there are some competitors that have just got more excitement, and I still have high confidence that even though Ethereum's leading the charge today in terms of the ecosystem that is Ethereum, look at this. Ethereum up 12 or 13% today. XRP only up 4%. BNB only up 2%. Solana only up 6.34%. Ethereum 24% in the last 7 days. It was way oversold. It really got crushed compared to Bitcoin and didn't really outshine a lot of altcoins up until today, really. I still think a lot of other altcoins are going to outperform Ethereum, but yeah, look at Pepe coin coming back. Guys, we have been chirping about Pepe left and right. Lots of content about Pepe because it is the #1 meme next to Doge and Shib, and it's on Ethereum. So we've always been bullish on Ethereum, but again, I still think that we're going to have a lot of altcoins outperform it. There you go. You got Jupiter pumping today. Farcoin is on Solana. These are some Solana plays. These are getting good pumps today. So But in general, if you've been holding on and you bought the recent dips that we had as Bitcoin came down to the 70s and our altcoins bled out and you gave up, if you didn't give up and you bought the dip, you're partying today, you're celebrating. That's why you buy the blood when it is in the streets, just when everybody wants to give up and say that the top is in. Those people are generally wrong. If you're trying to compete against the 4-year cycle idea, you've been proven wrong time and time again. Now there's the conversation of maybe the 4-year cycles don't exist anymore. Again, I don't want to go there until we're there, but we can just celebrate what's in front of us today, which is a very nice pump. Shout out to Chef X3, shout out to Daryl, shout out to Crypto Law in the chat, Coin Baron, Crypto Keeper, Marty, the one, Jeff. We got John 316, maybe I said that already. Con, Jimmy the Lip. We got Scott times 2 in the chat, I think. We got 2 Scotts in the chat, as always. Welcome back, guys. Hope you guys are doing great. You should be doing great today. Now, if you want to trade this volatility, guys, again, you can make a lot of money or you could get hurt. Let's look at who's on the right side of the trades today. CryptoFace, you guys know this guy? He does a lot of live leverage trading. Scott Squared, yes, absolutely, Daryl. Look at this. Not bad for a day's work. Look at this guy's trades. $186,000 in profit on Sweet. $397,000 profit. 25x, 30x, 10x positions. Unbelievably risky plays from a very experienced trader that's CryptoFace, making, what did he make? Did he only make $4,000 on Bitcoin? Only made $4,000 on Bitcoin. Wow. But made $759K on ETH here, $634K on ETH. That's incredible, guys. That is incredible gains. Gains you could dream of, okay? And people can do it. He's not bragging. He's bragging. That's okay. You could brag. It's good. Showing you could do it. And the truth is you could do it too. Now, let's keep it realistic. Not everybody's got millions of dollars they're willing to gamble with on the leverage trading side of things. And, you know, nor should 99.9% of you guys. But this guy's got a lot of money. He likes to do this. He's an expert trader. And that's what you can do if you're an expert trader with a lot of money. But if you're, you know, a intermediate trader or a beginner trader and you don't have a lot of money, you know, 10, 25x positions, maybe you're looking more at 5x, 4x, and you get a little more conservative, earning a couple $100 here, earn a couple $1,000 here. But if you're the kind of guy making, you know, $200,000 profit trades on the regular, hey, more power to you guys. And it's possible. People do it. I want to show you. Unfortunately, as some people are just making money hand over fist on this stuff, some people got absolutely wrecked. Crypto liquidations top $1.1 billion as Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, and yeah, the entire crypto market is pumping to date. Let's just look at it. Let's take a peek at this right here. Where'd it go? Oh man, I had it pulled up. Okay, well, we could just go right here. Boom. Looking at it, here's the exact numbers on it. Yesterday, guys, $835 million worth of shorts were wrecked and only 131 million worth of longs. Still a lot of money to get liquidated on the long side, because even when the price is going up, it is tough to make some money. The one says CryptoFace also lost a ton of money. Well, that's the reality of the situation. The one, people that leverage trade, you're going to have a lot of big losses, and you're going to have a lot of big losses. You're going to have a lot of small losses, a lot of small wins. You just got to make sure you win more than you lose. And CryptoFace, in my opinion, based on what I've watched from him, seems to generally be a winner. You never know. Maybe the guy doesn't show all his trades. You never know. So you always got to take it with a grain of salt. But man, I've seen that guy make a lot of money on a lot of trades. People do it. I've done it. You could do it. You got to be cautious, though. You got to be careful, guys. You got to use your risk according to your portfolio, and just don't surrender your holding bags, right? Do not surrender your long-term holding positions. Don't go rolling the dice on your long-term positions to try to earn a couple extra bucks on, you know, on a leverage play. But you can use it as a tool to DCA into the market, which is what I did for some of the short trades recently. But the short trades now are getting wrecked. Okay, maybe there was going to be some resistance on 100K. We didn't see it. If I had to take a guess as to what comes next for Bitcoin, this is my personal opinion, it's not financial advice. I think we touch back down to 100 before we move higher. We typically don't go straight up. We do have nice moves to the upside. We could continue this move potentially, but I'm looking out for a potential hop, skip, and a jump back down. Looking at the 4 hourly candles, a couple times we've rejected off the bottom of 100K. 100K is a psychological level. Because we didn't stop at it, I think we could bounce off of it and maybe continue to the upside. And at this point, I kind of am looking at a lot more upside. Same thing for total market cap, kind of maybe getting a bounce back off possibly the $3.16 trillion range. Things that I am peaking at. Celebrating Crow, pumping up today. What did I tell you guys? When Bitcoin rips and Ethereum rips and our altcoins start rallying, Crow is going to move up. Patience will prevail in the long run for your altcoin positions. And if you lose that patience, you generally lose in crypto, and I do not want people losing. I want people winning. I want you making a lot of money in crypto. Dogecoin getting a beautiful bounce off this level that we have had drawn for a while now on my charts that I've been looking at. XRP might get a rejection off $2.44 to the upside, potentially keeping an eye on that. We did get a nice wick close to it. Still a chance we retest some of these lower regions, but we're looking good. And if Bitcoin wants to keep blasting off, my friends, well, then we could continue to just see everything and everything rally, the rally you've all been waiting for, the rally that could be happening right now. Frank Villalobos has a great point in the chat. Right now, we got a couple folks watching on YouTube, but only 15 likes. We got to get those likes up. Do me a favor and just use that little mouse. Use your index finger or your thumb to tap the like button. Smash it, as a matter of fact, because it helps the channel and keeps this content getting pushed out to other folks as well, so they can get in the know about all things crypto. Servando Estrada is long right now. I don't mind it. Remaining cautious, though, of the potential retest of 100K. Got to be cautious of that as well. Scott says XRP hit $2.42 earlier in the morning in Hawaii. It was ripping and roaring. But those that can win, for those that win, please know there are folks that are on the losing sides of trades. So you have to manage your risk accordingly when you are doing these types of trades in this space. Let's take a peek at Bitcoin percentage returns. Right now, the month of May is ahead of the curve, just like April. April came in at 14% when the average is 13%. May's right now at 9% when the average is 8% gains for crypto in this beautiful 2 months. And these were beautiful 2 months, 2 green months, and we have seen that before. It's a beautiful thing to be seeing it this year right now. Crypto Keeper says it would be scary if Bitcoin continues to blast off. Need the retrace. We don't need the retrace. We like the retrace. The retrace is healthy. The higher you go without a retrace, the stronger the retrace typically is. But I want to remind you guys, there is a moment in time where all of a sudden crypto does defy gravity for an extended period of time, just leaving everybody that is bearish in the dust. Admittedly, I have been slightly bearish in the short term, which is turning out to have not been the position here over the last few weeks. But these tariffs are still certainly not completely settled, and so we're going to keep our eye on it. As the crypto market is pumping today, the founder of the crypto lender Celsius was just sentenced to 12 years in prison. Get that camera out of my face. Sentenced to 12 years in prison. Con artists going to jail. See ya, Alex. See ya, Mr. Mashensky. Off to jail with you. I wonder if he'll serve the full 12. They never do. They never do. He'll get off for good behavior. We'll see. We'll see how long he stays in prison. But Celsius was a disaster. Hopefully, we're putting a lot of those crypto disasters behind us. But, speaking of bad predictions and disasters, Peter Schiff, man, looking at this, I just think it's a chuckle. We can always look back on the really bad calls in crypto. Peter Schiff certainly having a ton of them. This guy has been a hater on Bitcoin for a very long time. He's a gold bug. The guy likes gold a lot. Came out, this tweet is back from 2019. Keep dreaming, Bitcoin's never going to hit 100K. Well, now it hit it several times. And we are back above it today and feeling good today. And you should feel good today because we're getting a nice little pump. You got the CEO of Coinbase, Brian Armstrong. Look at him with this nice coat. Coinbase CEO says Bitcoin is going to multiple millions. And I don't think that anybody's denying that at this point, except for Peter Schiff. But the smart money knows that crypto is here to stay. The smart money is accumulating crypto and positioning themselves with companies to get exposure to the crypto industry one way or another, whether it's buying Bitcoin directly, getting involved in these ETFs, or putting up some crypto-focused companies that can tap into this ecosystem in one way or another. This is the future we're headed towards. This prediction is one day Bitcoin's easily going to be $1 million, and it's probably going to be a lot higher. Okay, guys. Okay, a lot of haters on Peter Schiff in the chat. He's a guy you love to hate. You know what I mean? He's a guy you love to hate. Scott says, just imagine if the Genius Act passed yesterday, how much it would be pumping. So the Senate vote to advance crypto bill fails after bipartisan talks stall. Yes, we're waiting on the Genius bill. This is the stablecoin bill. Democrats united against the current vision of the bill as they've raised concerns over the president's ties to the industries. A vote to advance a major crypto regulation bill in the Senate failed Thursday, with Democrats uniting to block the measure after bipartisan negotiations fall. The vote on the Genius Act, which would create the first U.S. regulatory framework for issuers of stable coins or digital tokens pegged to currencies like the dollar, was 48 to 49. No go. Legislation needed was 60 votes to advance the final passage. So we needed it. It did not pass. The Senate Banking Committee has passed the Genius Act in April, and it had some support, but they kind of lost that support from the opposition to this bill. And looking at, this, they're going to continue to withhold their vote to get more concessions on the details within the bill to then go ahead and pass it. So what do they want? They want explicit provisions barring members of the executive branch, including the president, to own or trade crypto, and stronger anti-corruption provisions, which I probably expect them to get in, and they're going to keep pushing for it. And this is part of the deal wheel that kind of goes on in Washington. And, maybe it's not a bad idea to kind of get the president out of crypto in a personal way, right? We've seen some of the people that he's appointed to things have to kind of lose their crypto positions. The president should probably not be involved in that as well, I'd say. A lot of us had recognized and made it very difficult, all of these moves from the president. So, we're waiting for more changes. No bill passed yet. If they had passed the bill, this pump would have maybe been a lot bigger. So it definitely could have been a bigger pump. But this is the big, this is a big headline. They're pushing back against the president right now because that's just what happens, right? Especially for the Don. The guy gets more pushback than anybody we've ever probably seen in the office. I think probably the most hated and maybe one of the more loved presidents on both sides of the coin for a variety of reasons that we just don't even need to dive into, because who cares? What we do care about is crypto and the advancement of crypto in the world, in the country. This president has done a lot for crypto, but he's also done a lot to hurt the industry with the moves that the crypto companies for his family and the meme coin and all that good, not so good stuff, if you know what I'm saying. So again, you guys want to do some trading, you can sign up for Blowfin. Check out the link in the comments down below. Scott says in the chat, the president right now is dropping the tariff against China to 80%, down from over 100%. It was wild how high those tariffs were for China. That was a big concern. There you go. So here we go. Looking at this again, let's take a peek at this story right now. Looking at Yahoo Finance for some of the big news in the broader market. President claims deals in the hopper. They're in the hopper as Wall Street girds. Oh, wow. Nice word. For China talks. We are girding for it, okay? U.S. stocks waiver as U.S.-China talks on deck. There's a little pessimism. Look at the market a little bit of down. Trump floats the idea of 80% tariffs on China. Seems right. We'll see. We're going to see. These deals are not done yet. China's going to be the hardest one to get a deal with. But if we do get that deal with China and we get some stuff figured out, this market can start to rip again. And to follow up on, I do have a vote in the polls for you guys. We got to tap that like button, by the way. New highs this month. 88% of you guys say yes. 14% of you guys say no. What's it going to be? What's it going to be, guys? Oh, we're losing a Mrs. Crypto Kip and a little baby Kip. Bye, little grumpy Stumpy. My baby is the fussiest little cutie, and she's smiling. My baby has been the grumpiest baby. You know why she's grumpy, though, I think? Because she's just wishing, we should have bought more on the dip. That's what we should have done. The crypto markets are pumping. She's like, why is the crypto pumping? Yeah, baby Kip. That's what she's thumbs upping me right now. All right. See you, Miss Crypto Kip. I'll call you from the car, sweetheart. Say bye to Miss Crypto Kip, everybody. They said bye, I think. Love you, too. There you go. There you go. She put me on the spot. Put me on the spot. Here we go. Do your ladies ever put you on the spot, fellas? They do. They do. It's all right. I put her on the spot for golf all the time. It is Mother's Day coming up here. Yeah, we got a nice day planned tomorrow. We're going to have a nice little day. Okay. So things are looking nice. So full of spice. It's pretty good. Pretty good. What else we got? What is down today? Is anything down today? Wow. Oh, Walrus. There you go. Walrus underperforming. That's what you get when you chase the new stuff. Oh, Swee's a little weak right now compared to the rest of the stuff, but Swee's had a nice little move lately. I think Swee's going to have a beautiful bull market. I think a lot of coins are going to have a beautiful bull market. I think Stacks still has a beautiful bull market ahead. Again, not one of the big pumpers today, but Crypto Keeper says that's why I'm single. Marty says, baby heard me talking about Peter. Yeah, it's true. Maybe. Pretty good. Pretty good. Servando Estrada. So what else is going on, folks? What else is cooking? What else is cooking, guys? That's the big news for the day. I was hustling through for you guys. Let's look at some coins. Let's do a little Q&A. Yeah, looking at Bitcoin though, 100K is gonna be a level, guys. I still have a strong sense that Bitcoin could take a little slip back down, retest here, and boom, keep going. Mr. Mary's cooking. Yeah, we got everything cooking today. Not too shabby. Everything's kind of cooking today. That's what happens. If Bitcoin pumps, that's when all your other coins can start to go up. That's just how it happens in this space. It's easy once you get the hang of it, guys. Jeff says, I wonder how far Pepe will go down now. It was at 13th high. You want to look at Pepe? We could take a peek at Pepe. Gosh, my baby has been so fussy, guys. I don't know what is going on with my little bundle of not that much joy lately. Just the last couple of days. I think she's teething. She's got her front teeth coming in. But no, I think that Pepe, let's take a look. Let's look at some 4-hour release for Pepe and just take a look. Look at that boost for Pepe. Guys, imagine if you bought the Pepe dip here. You could have been up 134% right now from the lows. Almost 200% as of earlier today. How low can Pepe go? Well, I think it probably touches back down to 401138, just like Bitcoin could test down to 100. It's very simple when you look at it that way. Jimmy the Lip says, I can't wait to see what happens in the market after another tariff deal happens like China. Yeah, that could be huge for the market. That will be huge for the market if we see it cooking. XRP, yeah, guys. I'm thinking XRP is going to face a little resistance at 244. Who knows, though? Maybe we just blast through. What you could see is these are the scenarios that I think about when I'm trading, is a rejection there and a retest there, or a breakthrough and a retest and continuation to the upside. That's kind of the two more likely scenarios that I peek at. Solana, let's take a peek at it. Look at Solana. Solana's probably not going back down below $100 unless we see Bitcoin struggle again. We're probably, if anything, if we're coming down again, we're going to see it down to like 127 as a low. For me, in my opinion, possibly getting a little bounce off maybe 136, which are these weekly candle closes back here in April of 2022. Could certainly be something to keep an eye on as well. Dogecoin, what a beautiful, beautiful bounce for Dogecoin as well. What is the recovery for Dogecoin from the lows? A nice 61% pump. Pepe is outperforming Doge. I told you guys, I am very confident in Pepe. Personally, I think it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful gainer in this bull market. And we still got a lot of time. I do want to remind you guys that maybe it's a super cycle, but without being way ahead of myself or way ahead of, just what we know is a history of this asset class, just measuring what we've got potentially left in the cycle. The last one lasted about 1,070 days. This one could last about 1,070 days. If it was 1,070 days, you're looking at October for the end of this thing. What else we got going on in the chat, guys? How's everybody doing out there? 85% of you guys are predicting new highs this month, and 15% of you guys are saying no. Which one do you think is going to be? Let me know. Holler at me in the chat. What else is happening, Captain? Happening. Let's look at Crow and some technicals for Crow. I know we got a lot of Crow fans out there. It's good to see us back above 10 cents, guys. Let's say, let's pretend Bitcoin comes back down to 100K. We might see, I think, Crow coin maybe come back down to, see this wick here, see this wick here, see this right here, kind of scooping right there. Right at like 8 cents flat, potentially. A little less bearish version of that would maybe be kind of right at these wicks over here and here. Kind of here, just in the mid 9 region could potentially be a level to look at as well. But guys, if Bitcoin wants to keep cooking, it's gonna cook the rest of the market to the upside too. That's just how we do it. And if we do get that China deal happening, man, oh man, it would be a beautiful thing. Shorts are getting wrecked lately. There is a time in the bull market where shorts just get wrecked over and over and over again. Are we approaching that time, guys? It could be. It could be happening. It could be time, guys. It could be time. Still looking for a potential bounce off 100. Doesn't have to happen, but it certainly could, my friends. Scott says, is something happening on May 19th? Something about XRP fund or something? Let's check that out. I forget. I think you're right. I think there is some kind of thing happening with XRP March 19th. Or not March 19th. You meant May 19th. Oh, yeah, there we go. We got something cooking. CME to launch XRP futures on May 19th. There you go. Looking at $10 targets. Me too. I'm looking at $10 targets for XRP this summer as well. Marty says, was hoping for Crow to be at 14 cents at this BTC price. Crow's been underperforming against Bitcoin in general. You need a full-fledged altcoin season. Happy early birthday, Scott, coming up. You got plans for your birthday? Frying Pan Man says, I'm a frying pan man. Well, I hope you are, because if you weren't a frying pan man and your name was Frying Pan Man, then me and you, we'd have a problem, Frying Pan Man, but we don't have a problem because you are a Frying Pan Man after all. So we're good. So everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. It's good. Now I feel reassured because I saw your name and I wondered, And then I also wondered if Jimmy was actually a lip or if he was a person, because if Jimmy's not a lip and he's actually a person, then me and Jimmy might have a problem. I don't know. Jimmy, we got a problem? Just clowning around on a Friday, guys. You know, just clowning around on a Friday. So are you guys holding ETH still? Let's get back to Coin Baron's pointed question at the beginning. Coin Baron putting me on the spot. Coin Baron, why you got to do it to me? I want to know. Are you more bullish on... And then you're going to go... We're going to go Sui, Sol... And we're going to go ETH, and we'll go, why not? Let's do Crow. Crow, what are you guys more bullish on? Let's start the poll. That's it, Jimmy's AI. Then I don't have a problem, because I like AI. I consult AI for everything. I'm AI, frankly, so me and you are the same. I'm not AI. I was kidding. I know you guys were concerned for a second. Is Kip really AI? Is this a bald AI Kip? Is that what happened when this guy lost his hair? Is that just the AI transition? It could have been, but it's not. I'm reassuring you right now. Made by Kyrie says, your Trump accent, it hits hard. Harder than it's ever hit before. I'm telling you, you've never heard anything like it. It's Friday, a beautiful day, big deals, probably the best deals. Nobody's ever had a deal like you're going to see. Marty says he thinks Swee's got the most upside. But we got to vote. It says 44% Sol, 22% Sweet, 30% Sweet, 20% ETH, 10% Crow. Sol's in the lead. Sol's hot. Show me what you got. We got 56 viewers, 30 likes. I don't have eyes. I don't even use them. That's definitely one of my favorites too, BSS. Only my favorite because you called me out on it and I thought it was hilarious. I don't even know what I'm saying half the time. Can I get Sweet on Coinbase? Yeah, I think so. I mean, yeah. I've been told that, frankly, is the best accent by Kip. Appreciate it. Oh, man. Yeah, anyway. Isn't politics stupid? I gotta watch what I say. Oh, man, I'll tell you. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Pepe's ripping, guys. I am so bullish on Pepe. I'm bullish on Sweet, too. Sweet has the KIA potential. KIA? Oh, Kia? What? Hey, Chadzilla, how you doing? Happy Friday, brother, man. Chad, is your name Chad? Because if your name's not Chad, me and you, we might have a problem. No, we don't have a problem. We don't have a problem, Chadzilla. Kipzilla. Should I be Kipzilla? Maybe I should be Kipzilla. Maybe I should compete with CoffeeZilla. Maybe I've gone after the wrong name. Maybe I should revise the whole strategy. But I don't really like CoffeeZilla at all. But I love Chadzilla. Let me tell you. Love that guy. So what else is cooking, guys? What else is on your mind? What else you want to take a peek at? Or else I'm going to end this thing and kick off the week. Actually, I can't kick off the weekend. I got to go. I got to pitch. I got a big pitch. Actually, I already closed the deal. But I got to go finalize some health plans for some folks. Got to go provide some insurance. Don't have to sell the insurance. Now I just got to provide the insurance. You're drinking some coffee right now. What time is it by you, Scott? You having some afternoon coffee? Some late afternoon coffee? Some late morning coffee, I guess, perhaps. I can't do that or I won't sleep ever again. Black Sea's kicking coffee altogether. A bold initiative by Black Sea. I don't know how he's doing it. I need coffee. Oh, 7:19 in the morning. Well, that's perfect, man. Oh, man, you're an early bird special guy. You just get up this early? You got kids? Why are you getting up so early, Scott? Are you hitting the waves? Mahalo? I know you're in the great state of Hawaii. I agree with you, Marty. I think Sweet's gonna have a rockin', rippin', roaring time. 30% of people agree. 40% still say Solana. Solana's the number one thing people are cooking on right now. And Crow is not at the front of the pack these days from the votes. Very interesting. You get up at 5 a.m. Is that work? Or is that fun? You're right, Marty. And you know, AI should never drink coffee in the first place. So, no, but Black Sea really is AI, guys. Like, I'm serious. Like, I did a big investment in an AI initiative, and Black Sea's AI. It's true. Spread the word. I'm dead serious. Can I look at Mystery Mary? Sure, why not? It's been a long time. Oh, geez. It's not cooking anything right now. Who said it was cooking? It's not cooking nothing. Yikes. That's it. That's all we need. It's low. If it comes back, still at a huge discount. But it's a meme. It's a low-cap meme on a chain that has not a lot of excitement right now. Though I think it could in the future. So we'll see. Man. Hey, just a disclosure for you guys, or a disclaimer. Hey, first of all, nothing I ever say is financial advice. That's not the disclaimer, though. It is important for you to know. What I want you guys to know is that in the comments section, we can't control the bots. There's nothing I can do. Those bots are out of our control. I can't stop them. We've tried everything. It's hopeless. There's a lot of scammers out there in the chats. You got to be careful for these people, okay? Don't ever interact with these scammers in the chats. Interact with real people. You know the difference. If somebody's in the chat telling you to go to Miss Cindy Lou Who for financial advice because they made the 40 grand to somebody, that's a scammer, okay? If they're telling you about XAI anything, number 52444, it's a scam. Run from that stuff. Get out of that stuff. I never really looked at Sensei just from that one time, but I don't know. I can't remember if that one looked good, but there was one that I looked at recently that looked bad. But the early bird does get the worm, Scott. I totally agree with you. All right, guys, that is all I have for you in this one. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Roar. Do me a favor. Oscar Ramos, my brother. You going to, Oscar, are you going to Vegas, man? How was Dubai? You going to Vegas? I'm not going to be able to make it to Vegas because of my dad and stuff. And I just can't swing it this time. I got some deals cooking for insurance for my day job, so I can't swing it. But I know Black Sea's going. How was Dubai, man? That conference looked wild. Miss Cindy Lou. Hey, I'm glad you like it. Glad you like it, Marty. We're gonna keep. Hey, if anything, if not for anything else, I'll at least keep you entertained over here. All right. Dubai was amazing. Vegas, prob not. I'm tired. Amen, dude. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I'm sitting it out too. Yeah. I'm sitting it out. Vegas is a lot, man. Vegas is a lot. If you guys do want to go to Vegas, though, I got an affiliate link for you guys to get some tickets. If you want to go to Vegas, Black Sea will be there. So check it out. But shout out to you, Oscar. I got to get you up here one of these days. I can't today, but Oscar, I'd love to just have you up and we can just chat one of these days soon. And Coin Baron too. I haven't been doing it lately, but we should do that, fellas. And I know we didn't get to do a Crowcast this month. You had your trip. We had a lot going on. Life's a little crazy, but got to get another Crowcast going. And I just love to have you guys hop up here at some point. But I do have to go. I do have a meeting I got to attend here in a little bit. So I'll see you in the next one, guys. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel. DCA HODL. I love you guys. Love all you guys. You're making money today. our memes are pumping. ETH is pumping, which maybe we thought it wasn't going to pump again. We thought it was going to pump again. But I still think it's going to get outperformed by a lot of other coins. To finalize the vote here, are you more bullish on Sui, Sol, ETH, Crow? The answer is Sol, with a almost tie for Sui. And ETH is in last place. And I agree kind of with that full conviction, I think. Yeah, I mean, I think that's actually a decent poll. I like all three of those coins. I like ETH the least, to be honest with you guys. That's it. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel. DCA, I still like ETH. It's gonna pump. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel. DCA, hodl. I love you guys. Tap the like. Sign up for Blowfin if you want to do some trading. You can trade $5,000 deposit bonus up to a $5,000 deposit bonus. When you sign up, you know the drill. Okay. Maybe I had too much coffee. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Deuces, mooses. Deuces, mooses.